Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my beauty space and I wanted to clean and organize my vanity. I have my everyday vanity over here where I keep all the products that I'm currently testing out, my everyday favorites as well, and it's overflowing. It's super cluttered. Like, this is very messy for me, and I was just gonna do it off camera, but I figured, you know what? Let's film a organization and cleaning video for you. I know I love to watch these. You get to have a little sneak peek at my everyday collection, and we're going to put some of these products back in my main collection, which is actually quite organized. That remains good because I don't touch that every day. I already cleaned my makeup brushes, so we're gonna pick out some new brushes that I'm gonna use to test out some just different brushes because I always go to the same things. I'm missing some of my old brushes I use, so I wanna go through those and just, yeah, everything in these drawers. You're gonna see it is okay organized. There's a lot on top that I need to clear off and obviously just clean, deep clean everything. So this is a deep cleaning and organization video for makeup. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know if you do by giving this video a thumbs up so I know to do more of these in the future. I was gonna do a whole declutter of my entire collection, but I've been pretty good at removing products that I'm not using anymore because I've been really good about going through that. So this is one of those things that kind of can get carried away, is my everyday vanity, which you're gonna see. So we're gonna go through that now. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you like the sounds of this video, give it a thumbs up for me so I know to do these more in the future. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And let's go into my everyday vanity. I put a light on this whole situation, but I think it's turning me orange. So here is what my everyday makeup vanity is currently looking like. I just filmed a TikTok, so that is why it's a little bit messy, but we want to clean off the top, and then I want to go through all the drawers. We have PR that I need to go through, all here. My primers are getting a little out of hand, and mainly I do want to go through my brushes, sponges, and clear these two drawers out. This side doesn't get too bad, but over here is where I feel like the issue comes in, as this one's perfectly organized. Okay, not that one. So this one is overflowing. This is unorganized for me. I know this is probably pretty organized for some people, but I pride myself in good organization, and I just want to clean everything down because you can see all my makeup prints on here. So let's go ahead and start cleaning my vanity. I don't know why I didn't adjust this higher and have to duck for this. But I'm going to just throw in some music. You'll hear all the ASMR cleaning sounds. I know a lot of people like to hear those, so I'm just gonna actually put everything in its spot first, and then I'm going to take out some of the drawers and go through it that way, just because I want it in a spot, and then clear off all this first. Charge my mirror is something good to do. I'll just turn that off and just clean everything down. We'll go through all the drawers, which is the fun part. You get to see all my makeup. Music is needed though. Now that I've cleaned off the top, I'm going to, I have this idea. Okay, so I really don't like clutter. I don't like things displayed. I'm not one of those people who like to have acrylic stuff and like have their makeup displayed. I like it all put away. So I always have my brushes in containers on top of here. And that's probably the biggest thing that I wanted to change, is just make the top drawer here, which is all my primers, this become my brush drawer, so that when I'm doing my everyday makeup, because I keep all my top shelf stuff here, I can have my brushes on the other side, and it's just easier to reach for my top shelf products. So that is kind of the main goal here. I forgot to even mention that I wanted to move my brushes. So we're gonna totally be switching drawers for this, but let's just show you my primers right now. This is my primer drawer. I'm just going to wipe everything down and then switch these to here. And I wanna condense my concealers, which don't need to be laid out like this, with my foundations. I think I can fit them all in this drawer. Pretty sure I can. It's gonna be full, but that's kind of the plan for now, is just to move everything down one. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I was just using this scraper that we use on the oven if anything gets baked on or whatnot on your stovetop. And it is working to take off this glue that's kind of stuck in here. I'm not going to spend this whole video doing that because that's not my intention for today. I could spend longer on that. That's just all I'm gonna do right now. That is another task that I need to do, but it was working. I just don't want to spend my time doing it perfectly right now because I want to get my brushes in here. I actually just cleaned them yesterday, 2 days ago. So I want to pick out my brushes that I'm gonna put in my top drawer. My brushes are currently drying in here. I don't have my sauna on or anything. No worries about that. I simply just put them in here because it's out of the way and off the floor. We are going to just gather up the towel and then bring everything over. I'm gonna go ahead and sort all my brushes by brand. I like to keep my BK Beauty and Refer in a set for when I'm filming, then I can just reach for a set of brushes. And then I'm gonna select all the individual brushes that I wanna keep in my top drawer. All sorted. Now I'm just gonna put them back in my filming setup for when I film next. You can see I use BK Beauty all the time. Over here is my filming setup. I have BK Beauty, Refer, and then I have my Morphe brushes from Ariel Collection. All clean and ready to film. This is my brush drawer. I try and group them by brand. You can see some of the elastics have fallen off because I've just been reaching for them and haphazardly pulling, and obviously it gets unorganized that way. This NARS container has all the brushes that I kind of want to put up here because it has some of my special ones, my dual-ended ones. And yeah, I just gonna put these back in their respective area, and then I'm going to select the brushes I'm gonna use. Here are all my brushes grouped. I already selected some to put in my drawer, and these ones I wanna go through because they're a lot of my dual-ended brushes, which I like to use. And Sigma actually sent me a really kind package with some of their brushes. And my Sigma brushes that I have are really old, probably from when they first launched, honestly. So I wanted to go through some of these new brushes they sent over, pick out the ones that I kind of wanted to test out, and throw them into trying new makeup as well, and then go through the individual brands with you just to show you what brushes I'm picking out. Going through my Sephora collection brushes first, just gonna see which ones I wanna use. We have the Pro Airbrush 57. A lot of these I don't think they even make anymore, so I'm sorry if you're looking for them. We have the Sephora 41, which is a really nice tiny tapered blender. I love those kind of brushes. And I think the last one I'm gonna take out for now is the 79, which is the Pro Contour. I don't have any small powder brushes like this, really, so I think I'm gonna start there. Oh yeah, I really like this highlight brush, 98. Actually, I'm gonna put that 98 back because there's one in the Sigma, the new ones that they sent over, that looks similar that I want to try. My favorite bronzer brush of all time is the Smith Cosmetics 154, so I have to have that one for everyday makeup. And honestly, the rest, I don't really need out. I like their blenders, and if I need some blenders, I will actually, let's just go ahead. All the blending brushes. Like, who am I kidding? You love these. So we're gonna take out these 3 blender brushes from Smith. Up 4. Can't forget that one. Morphe brushes. I have the Morphe E4, which is a blush brush that I love to use. So I'm gonna take that one out. I haven't used a NARS brush in a while, but I'm not gonna use any of those for now. And then my random case. We need to go through these. So I love this IT Cosmetics powder brush. Gonna use that. I just got this e.l.f. contour for nose, as well as the Patrick Ta one. If you don't know why I'm calling it Patrick Ta, you haven't been watching my videos. And then I have these 2 brushes that are kind of similar, dual-ended. I'm taking out all my dual-ended brushes. You can actually see how long my hair is in this video, because usually when I'm filming, it's like cut off. It's gotten really long, and I'm surprised because the last time I had bleach when I was 19, it broke off all the time, and it's done really, really well. So I'm going to keep this Zoeva concealer brush. I just got the Rare Beauty one that I'm going to use in a Try New Makeup. Looks very similar to that. This teeny tiny brush from Makeup Forever, I'm never getting rid of. You can never get that anymore. It's like a favorite of mine for life. Another dual-ended brush, IT Cosmetics. I'm going to take out my Tom Ford brushes. They deserve some love. I also have the bronzer brush, which I just used. These I'm also keeping for my everyday makeup, but I use these today. So I have Makeup by Mario, the Patrick Ta one, Tom Ford, dual-ended, Morphe and Ariel, sponge, and these other ones I don't think I'm gonna use, but I do want to keep those out for my brushes. I forgot I had this. So that one's coming out from Huda Beauty. My Refi one hasn't been getting enough love. My Hourglass, which I love, which has been stuck in here. I always forget about this case, and it upsets me because I love all these brushes. This one from KVD I use for nose contour. I think will be good for cream. And that's it for now. I need some more tiny detail eye brushes, I feel. But that should be good. I'm not even touching my MAC brushes. I keep those in a set as well just to easily grab for a video if I need just clean brushes. I like to use a set. That's why all these individual brushes I have for my everyday makeup. And now we're gonna go through those new Sigma ones. I hope this isn't too boring for you. Just going through PR, brushes, organizing. If you really like this, I think I'm gonna make this into maybe 2-part video because I feel like I'm already taking a long time because I get sidetracked and then I have to clean off glue from containers and then it just turns into a multi-day process for me. I need more brushes like this. These are angled brushes, just small angled brushes. This one obviously from Sigma, and it is the E75. So I'm gonna get some scissors so I don't bust my nails. I just did these myself. Some Gel X nails. I think I did pretty good. Went through all these Sigma brushes. There's just 2. I'm not actually gonna open right now. And I found one that looks fairly similar to that Sephora one that was discontinued. So this is the Sigma E42. So I'm actually gonna take that Sephora one out, put in the Sigma, gonna put that back into the brush drawer. And then I have all these ones that just look really nice that I wanted to try out from Sigma. So that's gonna be all the brushes that I'm gonna keep in my everyday top drawer for brushes. We have completed the brush drawer. And I do feel like I'm missing some detail eye brushes, which are in my Rougher and BK Beauty, but that's fine. This should be good to start off. I'm gonna have all my dirty brushes over here because this is where I have all that glue that I still need to clean. So this is the dirty side, this is the clean, and I just feel like this is going to keep on top of my vanity nice and clean like I like, and have my dual-ended brushes stored in such a way that makes sense. They're laying down. So that's kind of how I want everything stored. And then here's the brush drawer of all the clean brushes that I'm not currently using. And I forgot, I also have one down here that's sponges and powder puffs. I'm gonna clear that out too. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to that today because that is a whole nother task, but I am going to move these 2 drawers into one and then put all my primers back into a drawer. I guess I didn't actually have to dump that out. I could have just switched the entire drawers. That was a dumb mistake of mine, but as Alanis Morissette says, you live, you learn. That's like one of my favorite songs. I completed all 4 of these drawers. We still haven't done this one with sponges and stuff, which I'm gonna go through after. It's kind of boring pitching out sponges that I don't need. This one, all the brushes. I'm gonna show you up close. This drawer has foundation and concealers. As you can see, it's excessively full now. However, I'm gonna actually be able to stand these up, and I believe I'm gonna have more space that way. So we're gonna actually do that with this section right here. Primer's turned out nicely, if you can see that. And then the brushes, you've already seen right up here. Very excited for this storage. The other side is all my new makeup releases and obviously the facial products that I use that aren't primer and foundation, because I don't have primer and foundation in my main drawers. They stay over in my vanity because that's the only place that I have for them. And then I do have the extra products like powder, blushes, bronzers, all that kind of stuff in this section right here, which we will be tackling hopefully today. And this video is not too long, but I think you guys probably like long videos anyway. So let's fix that foundation drawer. We've got to make it perfect. Now we are on the right side of my vanity. When I open this one, I honestly don't feel like I really need to change anything in here. My favorite powders pressed and loose ones are elsewhere. Spoolies, Q-tips, reusable cotton rounds, my brow products that are gel with brow pencils, and then we have eyeliners and mascaras, and that's kind of where they live. These products right here don't live elsewhere, and I'm just gonna keep it full like this because that is what I use. I didn't realize I had 2 of these Benefit brushes, but I'm very happy because I've been loving brow powder lately. That's what I have in my brows today. I'm converted back to brow powder, which I never thought I would say, but I've been loving it. So here are the ones that we actually need to clean out. This overflowing with lips. I don't need all this lip product here. And it's mixed with blush, lip pencil. I even have some powders back there that I just want to move. Bronzer here. And then this one houses a lot of my newer products and palettes. And that needs to go back into my main collection, which is over there. We're going to organize that. I'm just going to pull everything out, clean all the drawers, the fronts, the insides, and the trays. And then that's what we're going to do. Even my setting spray is not that bad. Like, that one looks pretty clean to me. So we're gonna keep that one as is too. It's just these 2 drawers that get out of hand for me. Like, this is out of hand. I know it's probably not for some other people, but it's definitely getting too full and just disheveled. So I'm going to clean those out and just pick some new products from my main collection, which you're gonna get to see at the end of this video, and pull from there to fill these drawers with the things that I actually want to begin to use. So that is going to be what we're doing right now. So music on, let's get to cleaning. This is kind of chaotic, but it makes sense to me. So everything over here is what I want to put back in the trays, and then everything back here is kind of what I want to put back into my makeup collection, which I'm going to briefly show you now. So we have powders and bronzers. As you can see, this doesn't get too chaotic. It's still pretty organized. Then Then we have blushes here, liquids and powders. Then we have highlights, eyes, lip balms, and lip products that just don't fit in these organizers. All my lip pencils, lipsticks, liquid lips, and lip glosses. I wanna condense this all into one, if possible, and clear up a whole section. I feel like that would be good. I could make a couple of the drawers over there to be more of my new in stuff. I feel like would do really nicely, and this is all my palettes, which is pretty full. So I do feel like I need to do a declutter soon, and perfumes, considering they're all overflowing, and that's not all of them. It's really sad. You should see in my bedroom too. All right, back to this. I'm going to clean these drawers, get them organized, and then we're going to pull some products from the main collection, put it in, and see what we come out. I was just trying to charge my camera for a little bit, and now I'm in a predicament. I started cleaning the trays for all this product, and I was going through my main collection, like I was saying that I wanted to condense the lip products. And now I want to completely open 2 drawers here, move my foundations and primers over there, and just take a couple to have this strictly everyday products. I feel like that's going to be a whole nother video. So if you want to see a lip product declutter, let me know, because I definitely want to do that, but I know that they don't make my cutlery trays. I always get questions about these. I got these from Home Depot at the time, and I had to score the back of them just so that they would fit properly. And they came in 2 separate designs, one with bigger compartments, and then the other one that was for, obviously, forks, spoons, knives, that sort of thing. And I can't find them anymore. So I was gonna maybe head to Home Depot, see if I could see something similar and maybe put it in here, but we're going to just complete what I had intended today, and then possibly do some more decluttering and organizing in the future. So hopefully you guys like this video. So I'm going to speed up, put everything back in these containers. Then we're going to shop my stash, see what we can pull, so that I have some more products to test out and use that I haven't been using, or that possibly is new in there. I don't think there's too much new in there. I usually keep it over by my filming setup. I have a whole setup down here. It makes sense to me. So let's finish that and then see the final completed vanity. I'm currently happy with the powder and bronzer that I have selected. I'm going to go ahead and move to blush. Is there anything in here that oh yeah. I want to take out my Nude Sticks blushes and just utilize those. And my Makeup by Mario ones, I really want to try. For cream, I think that's gonna be good. I do want to try this Say blush again. I know a lot of cream products that I'm pulling, but that's just for spring and summer what I'm feeling. And then for powder, I don't think there's anything that I currently want to pull for powder. I feel like I'm set there. I'm kind of focusing on cream. Highlight, there is one that I wanted to pull back out. My Dior palette. Everything else can stay. Eyes, this is a drawer that I rarely touch because it has like glitters and things like that that I just don't use that often. It is packed. And then lip, I have all my favorites already pulled, as well as lip pencil. So this, I don't really have to go in that often. When I want a specific color, I go in, but as I said, I need to declutter this to be able to make it into one drawer. Otherwise, it's just not gonna fit. And then palettes, I have, I think, just one pulled right now. When I want eyeshadow, I'm just gonna reach in there and try and keep everything how it looks right now. So I do have it nice and organized. Everything but these bottom two ones. This is lashes, which obviously I need to go through, and my sponges, as I said. Probably gonna do those off camera just because it's boring, but here we are. These are my main drawers that I use every day. All my favorites. We got powders up here, brows, as I said, mascara, and then we have a whole drawer for lips. I figured with all the products that I had, let's have lip balm, lipstick, gloss, and I guess more gloss, plus lip liner, and that works for me. And then these are all the powder products that I'm trying, new products, and just things that I've been using a lot of, like the Rare Beauty blushes I wanted to keep. So I'm going to take all that stuff over there, make some room in here for it, maybe take a couple things out, we'll see. I do want to keep that full for trying, and these are all my setting sprays. I do have room to play in this as well. I was also thinking that I could make my eyelashes just go back there and then have a full drawer as well. So I have a lot of work in the future if you guys want to see me just make more room in my collection. That is going to be it for today for my vanity deep clean and organization. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more from this series, let me know, and I will definitely do more of these videos in the future. I just don't know how interested you are in like specific category, like my lip product and just condensing, because I definitely want to just create some more space in my everyday vanity in the future, and then just keep this whole place nice and organized. So that is what we did for today. We did get quite a bit done, but there is obviously some more work to do, and I'm eating my hair. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not already, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe to the channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.